In the previous part, we got all the answers to what we asked. This is because the LLM was answering directly, and we had not set any guardrails. So now, let's set the guardrails. Click on Admin Controls and Guardrails. Here, under Global Controls, you can see that Allow End Users to Send Queries Directly to the LLM is turned on. To change that, click on Edit and uncheck this option. Now, save the changes. For testing, we will again go to the chatbot and ask the same question. This time, it responded with, "Please ask your IT admin to enable general question answers." Okay, now we can set the data source for this application. For that, click on Data Sources. It shows how it works. First, we have to add an index, and only then can we add the data source and synchronize it. So, let's create an index. Click on Add an Index. We can give a name, for now I'm not changing. Next, we have to select the index provisioning. We have two options, Enterprise and Starter. The Starter option is mainly used for non-production workloads, and it supports up to 100,000 documents, which is more than enough for us. For the number of units, I am giving 1. Each unit supports 20,000 documents or 200 megabytes, so 1 unit is sufficient. Click on Add an Index. Now the index is created. Next, we can add the data source. Click on Add Data Source. We have many options here. Most commonly, we use S3 web crawler or use upload option. Other data sources include Teams, GitHub, Gmail, and so on. Let's open Gmail. We have to set the name and description. We also need to configure the authentication details, IAM role, and other required settings. Once everything is set, we click on Add Data Source, and our email gets connected to the application. For now, we are setting only the S3 data source. We are not configuring any other sources. To set S3, click on the plus button. Before we start, we need a document or file in S3. I have already created an S3 bucket named AWS Demo Sample in the same region, US, in Virginia, and uploaded a PDF called sample-document.pdf. This document contains details about a company named Sample Solutions Private Limited. It includes a brief history of the company, its key milestones, current status, and focus areas. Section 2.1 explains the leave policy. Section 3.2 describes working hours. Section 5.1 covers the code of conduct. I have uploaded this document so that overall company details are available, and employees can ask questions related to it. Now, let's set this S3 document as our data source. Here, I am giving the name, Sample Solutions Data. The description is optional. This description is visible only to the Amazon Q business administrator and can be edited later. Next is the IAM role. It is recommended to select Create a new role, so we will go with that. The role name will be generated automatically. For the data source location, select this AWS account. Under Synchronize Scope, we are selecting our document. Click on Browse S3. Here, it shows our bucket name. Select it and click Choose. Now we are almost done. The maximum single file size is 50 megabytes, so there is no need to change anything here. Everything else is optional, so I am leaving those settings as default. Next is the Synchronize Run schedule. This defines how frequently the data source should be synchronized. There are options like daily, monthly, etc., but I am selecting Run on Demand, which is a good option. Now click at Data Source, and after that, click Sync Now to synchronize the data with the index. It will take a few seconds to a few hours to synchronize, depending on the size of documents, network bandwidth, etc. Wait until the synchronization is completed. Once it is done, you will see a message showing the time and the name of the data source. The last synchronization status will be shown as successful. The details will be available in the synchronize history. Now we can go back to the chatbot and ask a question like, how many workers are there in sample solutions? After analyzing and searching the data, it will show the result. When you click on the reference, it shows the source and the exact line from where the answer is taken. You can also click on the document name to go directly to that page. Additionally, you can click the source button at the bottom to verify the same. Now let's ask the same question we asked earlier. What is the difference between ML and AI? It shows it is analyzing and searching for answer. You can see that it shows no answer is found. This is because there is no information about ML and AI in a document. Now it is clear in the global controls that allow Amazon Q to fall back to LLM knowledge is turned off. Let's turn it on. Again, we can test this by asking the same question to check whether it falls back to the LLM. It is generating, let's wait a second. And yes, this time it generates an answer from the LLM. At the top, it clearly shows the message, no answer is found. Generating an answer based on what I know. So, in this way, we can control whether employee search queries are allowed to fall back to the LLM or should only return answers from the configured data sources. You can also configure additional controls, such as adding restricted words and other guardrail settings. That's all about this topic. Happy learning! Thank you for listening.